I just wanted to bring you this video. Trump has been promising everybody no taxes. And we know the last time he was in office, he left the United States with $7 trillion worth of debt. And now he's coming back in office and he wants to do it by promising he's cutting taxes on everything. People love those statements, but they don't realize that when a country gets so much in debt, they become a bad partner and people don't want to do business with them. They go around that country and they start doing business with countries that are more stable. And so here he explains why it's a good policy to hire somebody who is almost 80 years old to be head of the United States.
Run businesses with CEO who was 78. You didn't give you a medical.
Yeah, well, it depends on people like Biden, who's in bad shape. I wouldn't appoint him. He's 81 or 82. He's 4 years older. But I'd appoint. I know some of the smartest people I know. I know a man that made all of his money from the time he was 80 to 90.
Well, let's face it, we all know exceptions to the rule. Like you might know a kid who was 15 who married a woman who was 85 and they had a very happy marriage. You can't say that because you know of one instance of one weird thing happening that it's a great way to run your country or your business. You don't go by the exception, you go by the rule. Sure, you're going to find kids on the street that are very smart and might not need any college education, who might be able to be put in charge of your big business, and they might come out very successful. But chances are you're going to meet more failures than you're going to have successes, and your business is going to be run to the ground. So here he's saying, because he knows a man, and all of the people he's met in his life, he knows a man who was in his 70s, who was very, very successful at handling a business. If you were going to handle or hire somebody who's in their 70s or 80s or 90s to head your company, you would not have them head your whole company. Most companies are looking forward. They want somebody who can plan for the next 20, 30, maybe even more years. You see your company existing in good shape over the next 100 years, and you want somebody who can plan for the future. A person who's in their, who's 80 just can't do that because they don't have that mindset. So no, you would not put a person who is 80 in charge of your company if you were forward thinking and wanted to plan for the future. I'm going to show you a video where Trump is so flabbergasted by Elon Musk's rocket returning to base properly that he can't believe it. Well, that's the difference. Trump at 80 just doesn't remember that ever in his lifetime. They didn't do that in the 1940s. But kids who are coming up, somebody who is now in their 30s or 40s or 50s, can recognize that we have had many, many advances throughout the world and especially in the United States. And although that is very, very great and an advancement, it is not unbelievable because we recognize the advances in technology and the huge number of people who are working on these projects and have studied for many years in the field of rocket science. So, just one example of Trump not understanding that we do not need a CEO who is backward thinking, who's looking to recover the past, who wants to enjoy the old years of Hitler. the old years of divisiveness. We are looking for a country that can work together in the future and join people together, realizing we have many of the same goals, many of the same needs, many of the same wants. And that's something that Trump, with his old brain, just does not recognize. So what do you think? Like and subscribe. Bye.